Robertson and Haley Robertson in the mix as well, who are more than capable of delivering.
Akron starts with the basketball, and we are underway here in the second half. On the other side, Rachel Tekes and a King. 26 of the team's 37 points have come for them as Teka fires up with a left hand, and Olowinski comes down with a rebound. But Hannah Luberg has been on the bench with foul trouble. That's the third part of that three-headed monster scoring-wise for Akron. She's in there now. We'll see if she can get it going. Right down on the blocks to Olowinski, who faces up King.
That's a great place for it. They're going to play her straight up right now, one-on-one. Not really going to send a double team because of the weapons that Miami has on the perimeter. And the more touches she gets, the more successful Miami will be.
Another double-double for Olowinski as Rupert fires the three. 11 points, 10 rebounds for Kirsten Olowinski. Olowinski calling for the basketball on Teka. She's going to face her up. That one's short. King with a rebound. Calling for the basketball on Teka. She's going to face her up. That one's short. King with a rebound.
A good look at it, though. Just kind of double clutched a little bit and didn't need to, but that's a good look for it.
Rupa sets her feet, but couldn't get it to go in the second half. Osborne looks to the bench to get the play from Coach Maria Fantana Rosa. Just underway here in the second half, 37-35. Miami came in trailing Akron by a game in the East. Robertson gets inside. That one rolls off the ring, and that goes to King. Here comes Robertson gets inside. That one rolls off the ring, and that goes to King. Here comes Akron, who has numbers. King tried to kick it out to Rupert. This is Luberg over the top. That one's short. Olowinski another rebound.
Akron gotten some solid looks here to start the second half. Just a little bit short on everything. And
Castle going to get called for the reach. Miami has never led in. Again, Miami came in a game down in the East. BG already finished up with a win this afternoon. Congratulations to Coach Ruse and her squad as they beat Ohio. So the pressure is on. 73-52 the final. That one from Stroh. The Osborne knocks down that one.
I can watch this girl play every day. I mean, great job. She drew contact on that move on the previous possession there where she had gotten fouled, and same move now on the left side and created enough space and just knocked it down. 17
points. Teka foul down at the other end. And she'll be.
They have, and have kind of gotten themselves in trouble a little bit at the defensive end in terms of their rotation. And the help side has been a little bit late. Foul instead of giving up the easy two.
Teka's first free throw of the game, and she follows it up with another. She's got 18 on track. Akron back up by 2. Simon down on the block, left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Olowinski, big offensive putback.
Tell you what, she's already got her.
Simon down on the block, left hand. Couldn't get it to go. Olowinski, big offensive putback.
Tell you what, she's already got her. Double-double for the game. It doesn't take her long. And double-double for the game. It doesn't take her long. And she's just so steady.
Add a steal to that list, but then the turnover from behind. King hands off to Castle to that list, but then the turnover from behind. King hands off to Castle. Tied up at 39, been tied a couple times here in the second half. Down to Teka, wide open on a block.
Again, I can't just.
The best in the business. Tommy Boshemic, Mike Pakta, Ryan Lulai, and Aaron Reinhart supplying the video magic, and Jim Baltus, the audio magic. Jeff Gear. It's been everything as advertised as Casey Castle picks up her second foul. And Castle has been everything as advertised here this afternoon. That ball is down. It's a 2 for Haley Robertson.
Yeah, that's a big basket there for Haley. As they've struggled a little bit, as we talked about, find kind of that third score that they can get to, and it's a big basket for her to knock down.
Tied for the 9th time here this afternoon. Young collects.
As we talked about, find kind of that third score that they can get to, and it's a big basket for her to knock down.
Tied for the 9th time here this afternoon. Young collects the loose ball. King on the floor trying to get around Olowinski. And a foul called on.
As we talked about, find kind of that third score that they can get to, and it's a big basket for her to knock down.
Tied for the 9th time here this afternoon. Young collects.
Versatility out of some of the post players we have in this game is their ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the rim from the perimeter. Nice job by Sina King of attacking the rim.
King going to work down on the blocks. Osborne got in to take it away.
Went hard with the double team and tied it up.
Trying to get Rupert going here this afternoon. 0 for 6 from beyond the arc. One of 2 seniors that were honored before the game here this afternoon. Osborne thought about the step back. Good defense by Rupert. Luberg knocks it away. 8 on the shot clock. Osborne going to take it herself inside. Off the basket. Couldn't get it to go. As she tried to bank it in. Good rebound by Olowinski on the offense. 8 on the shot clock. Osborne going to take it herself inside. Off the basket. Couldn't get it to go. As she tried to bank it in. Good rebound by Olowinski on the offensive board.
I can't say enough about Kristen Olowinski. I mean, she just does such a great job of never quitting on the basketball. She's always moving, makes it difficult for her to get boxed out. That's why she's able to come down with so many offensive rebounds. She's so active on the interior.
And 8 on the shot clock. Osborne going to take it herself inside. Off the basket. Couldn't get it to go. As she tried to bank it in. Good rebound by Olowinski on the offense.
Active on the interior.
And Miami takes their first lead of the afternoon on the jumper by Hannah Robertson. 43-41. Had 9 ties in this game, and Miami takes their first lead. Rupert, an open look at a 3, and that one's short. She's 0 for 7 from beyond. Miami takes their first lead. Rupert, an open look at a 3, and that one's short. She's 0 for 7 from beyond.
With King and Tech on the interior, but they just haven't gotten many touches so far. Akron just 1 of 7 this half from the floor, but 0 for 5 from three-point land. And give Miami credit. They're doing a nice job of getting Olowinski touches inside. That's what we talked about, the adjustment they needed to make this half. They've done it, and now have a 2-point lead.
Yeah, Akron, number 3 in the conference in three-point shooting. Looking for the backdoor cut, shut off by Teka. Shut off by Teka, averaging about 33%. They're 2 of 17 from there today. And Rupert 0 for 7, still trying to find her first points. Nice look though inside. She finds Rachel.
Getting position inside is Teka, and that was a nice little lob pass in there by Rupert. And again, points in the paint as opposed to shooting threes right now.
Speaking of threes, that one went to the bottom and came back out, but Courtney Larson picks up the offensive board.
Rupert, and again, points in the paint as opposed to shooting threes right now.
Speaking of threes, that one went to the bottom and came back out, but Courtney Larson picks up the offensive board.
Great hustle play. We talked about this young lady.
Yeah.
Kind of sacrificed her body a little bit here today, and nice offensive rebound to keep the possession alive by Larson.
And Osborne gets inside, scoops it.
Rupert, and again, points in the paint as opposed to shooting threes right now.
Speaking of threes, that one went to the bottom and came back out, but Courtney Larson picks up the offensive board.
Larson.
And Osborne gets inside, scoops it up and in. Miami's back up by 2. What a game for the senior. They got it to Teka, and she is fouled.
Good decision there again to just go right back inside to Teka.
Robertson picks up her third, 6 boards.
And that's part of the chess match. Bringing Simon back in is trying to counter what Akron's trying to do now in terms of getting the ball back inside.
Simon's been productive in her limited minutes. 5 points, a couple of boards. She got the start here this afternoon from Almaty. Inside, Olowinski's showing a little floater.
Yeah, great touch. Yeah, great touch through the lane, and didn't want to draw contact or force her to pick up her third on the offensive, and good touch there. Olowinski's just so steady, and it's a good decision by Miami to just continue to get her touches.
15 and 13, Teka fouled again, and she'll go back.
The floater through the lane, the senior delivering.
Teka missed her season average. Number 1 in the conference. Give her 24 now. But Akron finds himself trailing 47-45. The 3-point difference prior to that free throw is the biggest lead Miami has enjoyed this afternoon. Osborne on the run. And got
third foul, I believe.
Yeah, third foul for Courtney Osborne. Keep an eye on that. Inside, there's Luberg. They needed those points.
And they went right at her. They decided, that was Osborne, that was Gardner, and decided to go right at her with Luberg, who's very good at elevating and being able to knock shots down.
Osborne goes across the court, inside, in and out for Haley Robertson, but guess who's there for the stick back, Olowinski. And a timeout called by Maria.
Being able to knock shots down.
Osborne goes across the court, inside, in and out for Haley Robertson, but guess who's there for the stick back, Olowinski. And a timeout called by Maria.
Basketball, nothing too flashy, but it ends up being something outstanding, like a 40-game performance of double-doubles and just outstanding performance by Kirstie Olowinski.
Rupert still trying to find it from beyond the arc, 0 for 8. And Miami with the lead. 7.5 gone by here in the second half. Double teamed up top. Open look for Robertson. And Olowinski. Foul. Double teamed up top. Open look for Robertson. And Olowinski. Fouled by Teka. Had a rebound taken away.
And Teka over the top. Smacked her from behind.
Robertson looking for some space. Boy, it has been a good battle between these two teams this afternoon. Akron, the first half, these teams went at each other man-to-man. They've shown a little man-to-man, shown a little zone. They've been mixing it up here. Olowinski got inside, couldn't get it to go. Sent a King the rebound.
Yeah, rare misfire there by her. I would like to have seen her use the glass to finish, but a double team forced kind of an errant shot. A rare miss for Olowinski.
Luberg pulled up, couldn't get it to go. Olowinski with her 15th rebound of the afternoon.
Rare miss for Olowinski.
Luberg pulled up, couldn't get it to go. Olowinski with her 15th rebound of the afternoon. The pace continues to quicken. Step back for Osborne off the mark. Olowinski battles for the loose ball. It'll be Akron's pass as expected. The battle for the back east, you take a look at turnovers by the half. It was Akron with 3 less than Miami, but they're evened up here in the second half. And there's another one. 4th now in favor of Miami. They've turned things around. They got off to a hot shooting start to begin the second half. Akron started 1 for 7, but have battled back to tie it up a couple of times here in the second half.
Again, shot selection. Olowinski's done a great job of getting some touches and offensive rebounds and delivering from point blank. That's been the difference.
Larson got inside with 7 on the shot clock. 9:47. We talked about Miami looking for that 3rd score here in the second half. 2 on the shot clock. Osborne fires off the front rim.
She almost made that. Great defense by Rupert. Did a nice job of just going straight up and forcing that kind of errant 3, but Osborne, of course, zoned in and almost nailed it.
Foul has 3 for Akron. Carly Young goes to the line. Knocks it down. The former teenage. Real good game against Ohio on Thursday, 13-5 coming off the bench. It's the 12th time here this afternoon that we've been tied.
Is that all? We still have about 10 minutes to play, so.
Oh, buckle up. Here we go.
That's exactly right. This is going to be quite the finish.
Osborne on the cut, collided.
Catch and release and not be able to be touched. I mean, she's a hard-nosed, logs a lot of minutes. We talked about the 48-point performance here last time. She played all 45 minutes in that 5-minute overtime on that run, and Akron took a timeout and reverted and went back to get the ball inside to Teka. That's what Miami cut Akron offense inside.
See Rachel stay 25-6. Make it 26. 6 for 8 from the line by 2. One of the rare lead changes we've had here this afternoon. We've been tied 12 different times. Teka jumped in front of that one, came away with the steal. She crashes in the We've been tied 12 different times. Teka jumped in front of that one, came away with the steal. She crashes into the score table down on the other end. It's Luberg trying to finish, but couldn't get it to go. Good run by.
Whirlwind of a play there. Castle with a wraparound pass, and Luber just not able to connect from point blank. Left it short.
Well, Lewinsky calling for the basketball, but it'll go from one Robertson to the other, and she misfires on the three. King comes down with a rebound. Castle wanting to push. King travel with the basketball. Good defense by McHugh, and again, to go to that bench to give some of those starters a break.
You have to, especially in a game like this where it is physical and back and forth, and there really haven't been any lulls. So both teams really kind of having to pace themselves here. And
Lewinsky. This is McHugh. 8 on the shot clock. Anna Robertson to her sister Haley for 3.
Nice job. Osborne came through and deflected it out of bounds. Good call by the official.
Luber rises off the front rim. Rebound by Haley Robertson. 51-51. 8.5 left to go. Akron came in with a 1-game lead in the East over Miami. BG's already won this afternoon. One of these teams trying to join them. Nice look by Lewinsky. Carly Young got a piece and then came up with the basketball on the possession area.
Straight up and getting the ball there.
The crowd chanting, "Let's go Zips," tied at 51. Luber. 10 on the shot clock. Tried to get it inside to King. Courtney Osborne taking her time, crossing the timeline. Osborne steps back, drills it.
She's money on the step back move. Great ball control to put herself in position to be able to just kind of take that step and go right into her shot and knock it down smooth.
21 points this afternoon. Miami with another lead. This is Young for the answer. That one off the sideboard. Young now with the miss there into Osborne's hands. She slows things down to set up the offense. Miami becoming a little more deliberate in the last 2 possessions. This is Robertson. Change coming down the stretch here, the final 2 games of the season. One more weekend to play, and then it's MAC tournament time. Turnover. One of the rare turnovers here in this second half. Points in the paint in favor of Miami. A +4 for them, and they've got a 2-point lead. Lewinsky, a big reason why, and she's got the basketball now working on Teka. Faces up, nope. Rebound Luber. She's got the basketball now working on Teka. Faces up, nope. Rebound Luber.
Big piece of that. Points in the paint also coming with second chance points. Miami's outscored Akron 10-2.
Rupert still trying to find her way from deep. 0 for 9 out there. Young, open look.
Also coming with second chance points. Miami's outscored Akron 10-2.
Rupert still trying to find her way from deep. 0 for 9 out there. Young, open look at a 3. That one in and out. Lewinsky rebound.
Also coming with second chance points. Miami's outscored Akron 10-2.
Rupert still trying to find her way from deep. 0 for 9 out there. Young, open look.
Akron has just gone cold here this half. Now just 3 of 15 from the floor.
2 for 21 from beyond the arc. As that one slapped out of bounds with 12 on the shot clock. Teka has 28 now to lead all scorers. It's a 3-point difference. Courtney Larson is in to run the point. And they show pressure and almost came up with a turnover into the hands of Kelsey Simon, but still not across the timeline yet. Larson says, "Clear out, I got this." As Castle's in her back pocket.
And when you lose your senior go-to point guard, pressure just kind of disrupts it and forces other players to have to make decisions with the basketball.
Simon tried to front up Teka, got a piece. And that will be the interesting thing, because Courtney Osborne's so good at creating shots and running that offense. You've got to plug in probably 2 or 3 different players to substitute for what she brings to the table. King works her way down. 10 on the shot clock. Castle counted down by the crowd. Misfires on the 3, but King ran down the... started at number 11 today. 23 points and 3 rebounds before fouling out for the first time this year. Turnover.
And that's the difference, not having Osborne on the floor. She's been able to handle that pressure out of the trap all afternoon. And
3 rebounds before fouling out for the first time this year. Turnover.
And that's the difference, not having Osborne on the floor. She's been able to handle that pressure out of the trap all afternoon. And
double bonus. That was the 10th there. Well, that scrambled on the floor. Looked like it almost was close to getting tied up. Carly Young knocks down a big free throw. 22 of 26 on the afternoon. Make that 23 of 27. 85%. And we've got a 1-point game. Pressure again. Larson. After hearing it from the coach, Teka comes up with the pick. Teka. After hearing it from the coach, Teka comes up with the pick. Teka. Luberg for the lead. And 2 of your other starters a foul away from joining her. That one in and out. But King comes down with a second chance and couldn't get it to go. Luberg battling for the loose ball. And 2 of your other starters a foul away from joining her. That one in and out. But King comes down with a second chance and couldn't get it to go. Luberg battling for the loose ball. Last touched by Akron.
they're missing some shots, and now that they're a little bit more aggressive attacking, that's been the difference.
See where they go. 4 team fouls for Akron, so they're got a couple to give here. Watch for Olowinski. Hasn't touched it in a while. She's battling with King, and she's got it now. That one to Larson, and that one's turned over.
Just someone
For Akron, Courtney Osborne is fouled out. 23 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Kirsten Olowinski, 17 points, 16 rebounds for the Red Hawks. Final minute of play from the jar. Cross court to Luberg. 3, got it. Luberg, 3, got it. Hannah Luberg
I'll tell you
has
what,
given Akron a 4-point lead.
the junior has struggled a little bit so far this game, but come up with 2 big threes this half for Akron.
McHugh trying to get inside. She draws the foul. And Luberg got a
Release out of the junior.
Luberg's been huge in the second half as McHugh knocks it down. Good-looking freshman from River High School, but she's been a solid player this
She
year.
has, and this is great game experience for her, and connects on 2 free throws there in the clock. Seconds to play, and this is a time when you try and get a little bit cautious and see if they're going to pressure, but Akron able to inbound the basketball.
Remember, it's a double bonus situation, so that any foul from here on out, they're shooting 2. Akron already number 1 in the conference at the stripe. So,
Yeah, and I give Miami some credit here. They're not going to foul. They're just going to sit down and play the difference in the shot clock, and they feel that their defense can get a stop.
King looking for Teka, calling for it inside. King going to pull up, short, no. Rebound by Hannah Robertson. Robertson with 7, pull up, short, no. Rebound by Hannah Robertson. Robertson with 17. On the game clock, bothered by Teka. Here we go. 10. Robertson gonna pull up short. With 8 seconds, that would have.
A little slow and going to shoot that. I don't mind that shot though. She's a great scorer. Just was a little passive and unsure whether or not she should shoot it as opposed to just stepping right into it. See how to execute down the stretch.
And she knocks it down. One right here.
It is. This could easily become now 2-possession basketball game.
30.
And if Akron's smart here, they've got a foul to give. You could all but seal it. They're trying to foul.
Luberg will reach in with 3 seconds left to.
Down the stretch here, and this could all but seal it as long as Akron doesn't foul here on a 3-point attempt.
Final 3 seconds. Robertson lost the handle on the basketball. And Akron won season in school history and clinch at least a share of the MAC East regular season title as they win their 6th straight here at the Jar, and a chance to.
Got to give Akron credit down the stretch. Again, they were aggressive. They kind of grew up today. on the line, and they answered the call, and you got to give them credit for that.
32 points.